After seeing the trailer for this film, with its modern horror soundtrack and foreboding cinematography, I was expecting, well, a horror movie. A body or intense psychological horror that touches on high school bullying and an allegory for puberty. But that's not what this movie is. Instead, The Plague, directed by Charlie Pollinger, is a restrained psychological drama about tentative friendships and bullying among young teens at a water polo camp. Now, this is an interesting enough story, and it certainly has some incredibly strong performances by the two lead actors, but it runs into problems by presenting this story in an entirely different genre. The soundtrack is pure modern horror, heavy breathing, tribal chanting, constant tension. The cinematography does the same thing. Cool color palettes, uneasy framing, and camera angles reminiscent of The Ring or The Substance. I kept expecting things to escalate into body horror or something supernatural, or at least something psychologically extreme, but it never really does. The story itself stays grounded and remains a fairly straightforward drama the entire time. What's frustrating is that the film hints at much deeper ideas. Puberty as body horror, or even mass psychogenic illness, which if you're not familiar, look up the medieval dancing plagues or the Tanganyika laughter epidemic. That stuff is creepy as hell. But it never really commits to them. It feels like a movie that needed to make a choice. Either shoot and edit this as a straight psychological drama that trusts its subtlety, or take the risk and fully lean into the body horror and collective psychological breakdown it keeps teasing. Without that clear choice, it ends up kind of unsatisfying. So, is The Plague worth spending your money on? Maybe. If you're looking for a strong horror film or a crazy psychological experience, then no, don't spend rental money on this, you'll just end up frustrated. On the other hand, if you enjoy minimal art house psychological dramas and you're going knowing what this movie really is, then yes, it's well made and it's worth the watch. But this movie sells more than it gives, and when tickets, rentals, and subscription prices keep getting more expensive, that matters.